said I was gonna go live the very next day. Y'all ain't believe me because there was such a long month and a half hiatus. I told you, listen, I'm gonna make it much more of a point to be able to go live on a consistent basis. So I can, I spent all morning getting stuff out the way. Shout out to 37U and the A7FL. I had a video that I just had recorded for that league. It'll be most likely going up on YouTube tomorrow. It's already up on Patreon. So if you guys haven't already, head over to patreon.com/chiseled Adonis and go and check that out. What's going on, family? Hop up in the room. Hop up in the room. What's happening? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I am a man of the people, so it's only right that I play the game that the people would like me to play. By the way, I have Sparking Zero still at my parents' house. Did not get an opportunity to go this morning because I will be going tomorrow. So there is that. No, I am not in Florida. I am here in New York. I actually pushed back the flight that was supposed to be for today to next week. So we'll see if that plays out. Funny enough, I probably should have just canceled the flight altogether because lo and behold, let's just say if things are still wild next week, it makes me wonder if I'll be able to change said flight without having to, deal with, not getting my money back. But we'll see. One way or another, what's happening, family? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What is happening? Let's get right into what is transpiring right now in the game. Yesterday, where we had left off, two characters had been murdered. I collected as much possible evidence, and now we are heading into the trial. This is once again a blind playthrough of Danganronpa. What's the name of this one? Happy Trigger. Trigger Happy Havoc. Sorry. So let's see what turns out in the game here. I must say this much. I did not really think too much of it as I started, but after the murders unhappened, it's since piqued my interest. And y'all know I'm somebody who likes to look into anything relatively investigative. So here we are. Let's see what this shit is hitting for. Let's pick it up right where we left off. Pre-trial. It's time to go. Let's go. Don't skip any dialogue during the trial. No, I have no, I read fast, but I'm not gonna read aloud. A couple of people had said in the chat yesterday, man, would it be too much to ask for me to read aloud? I ain't doing all that. I promise you that much, bro. I promise you that much. I already have to do so much to try to not lose my voice from streaming and recording and everything of that nature. So, ain't gonna be no situation where I don't. Oh, well, what do you know? Sane done sent me a message, said it's already, they got the voice and everything up in there. Okay, perfect. Increase damage to opponents when statement is a sword. Okay. Oh, so I can add some stuff. Bullet capacity. Okay. All right. So I got a couple of skills up this motherfucker. All right. Let's go. It's time for the trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one...
By the way, before it continues, let me just make something clear of what my predictions were, just so I remember correctly. It was Taka, Toko, and the fat guy. I forget his name. So it was Taka, the guy who was the president, or the dude who was running the stuff, who was right next to me. Toko, the girl who is very standoffish, the girl who's incredibly shy, and then the fat guy as well. Those are my three predictions, blind predictions right now. We'll see if things were to go and change, but those are the three.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived
Hifumi, that was his name.
Will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh, by the way, y'all can hear this clearly, right? No, I haven't played Sparking Zero yet. Come on.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
Non-stop debate. Okay. All right, let's see. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No. Hold on. Yeah, something was off. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, I missed? How the hell did I miss? Fast forward an argument. There's no reason for me to do that. I missed? I thought you pressed triangle when you attack. How the fuck I missed? Oh, I gotta shoot the statement. I thought I had to shoot the person. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
All right, let me do it again. Let me do it
We
again.
know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Was that it?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka
Why I keep missing?
Maizono.
Yeah, we know that
Hold
part.
on. Am I in a genjutsu? I'm aiming with this. X is the silencer. Triangle is to attack. Is it not? I shot too late. How?
Ready.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Boy, what the fuck?
Milton's wrong.
Oh. Oh, I got it
Just a
now.
second,
Okay.
Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Well, obviously her and the killer.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Well, the other girl never saw that shit.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
What was used there? Well, it's a knife, obviously. Or, well, then again, no, it would have to be it'd have to be the knife. Okay.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Go, no shit, sure.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Random.
How could anyone do
Ah,
something
come
like
on,
that?
bro.
That son of a bitch.
So what was used
Come
to kill
on,
her?
son. So I gotta just once the orange, I can't even listen to what they had to say first. I gotta just shoot it immediately.
Murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife.
No, it's wrong.
That shit wet. So they freaking got a rush and I want to hear what they gotta say first.
But not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Well, no shit.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
I'm getting framed.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
I agree.
You really believe that?
Concentrate. Ah, slow down. Okay. Okay, so this makes things easier. So fuck whatever the person got to say. Just take the shot immediately. Okay. Oh, yeah. You the one who was by the kitchen.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
You mean Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Shorty keeps saying my name.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining
Fuck.
hall.
Got it.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, pussy. Right on time. No, that's wrong. It is wrong. She was there.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah, you came to get some tea. Yup, yeah, it was you. You saw I was never there.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Oh, Lord. Shorty playing games.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Correct. No way it couldn't have been me.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Oh, that'd be kind of stupid.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Unless you wanted to eliminate somebody you didn't like.
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
That should exonerate me.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Wait, Royalty said, does the game explain what happens if the murderer gets correctly identified? Yeah, they get murked.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire
What?
time I was drinking my tea.
She was there.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
The hell, she was there too?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
They switched rooms.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
Well, not really. It's just airtight alibis with each other.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So I don't think that's
So if you don't think that's a problem, that also would signify why there was a switch room between myself and the dead girl.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Hey, you just misgendered the lady.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, shit, I thought the same thing, fam, so you're not alone.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
So why Hina being so fucking coy with the details?
Yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
It was Leon.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because
they're not here. Oh, it was the girl.
Sayaka. She's
What?
the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
So she might have already had the knife. She the one who came? Okay, oh, that's interesting. I didn't see that one coming. Person who took the knife. That wouldn't make sense. Because she came in the room. She said she was having the tea about the same time Shorty got murked. Shorty got murked at 1:30. If Shorty got murked at 1:30, you was in the dining room or the dining hall after hours, it'd be impossible. Because when she came into the room, when could she have dipped out? Hina was the one who was inside. Fuck's Monokuba. How could it couldn't have been her. It couldn't have been her. Now it's just the two of I don't believe Shorty. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't believe Shorty. I got damn. Oh shit, I got 10 seconds. Fuck it, I'm rolling with Hina. All right, should I go with the big one? I gotta pick one.
Shoot.
What? I got it wrong? Shit. So if it ain't her, I don't believe it was her, bro. I don't believe it was her. Because why would you go take the night? The names were switched, but they went to go Frank. Well, unless she I don't believe it was her, bro. I'll take another L if I'm wrong. Oh shit! He the motherfucker. Here, I thought that was the big girl. I would have went with that first if I recognized the fucking name. My dumb ass.
Shoot.
So it's her? Wow. That's crazy.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
So I thought, so it's just follow along with the conversation and just choose the one that was it. I figured they trying to catch me in a genjutsu, but it's not.
That's the only possibility.
Well, there it is.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
You left the other sword inside
So you're
there.
saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer.
Oh,
wouldn't
thank you for
say?
having my back.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Something was missing. Doorknob, no. Toolkit, no. There's some with the doorknob. The key, no. Aim triangle to shoot the desired letters. Damn. Okay. Hangman's Gavin. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Ah! Shit, hold on, wait a minute. H-I. What? The fucking lint roller. Fucking hair. That's what it was.
Now I understand.
If I went through this last night, I would have
That's
remembered
right.
faster.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit,
Thank God there was a fucking pause button. I was about to be hoed.
why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
There was the 1137, the broken wrist, of course the knife in the chest, the blood on the hand.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first.
Then fled into the
then
bathroom.
fled into the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
The doorknob.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Whoa, damn you, hey. Gotta relax.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the...
Oh yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
But what does it mean?
There was
In
a
trying
struggle.
to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Then again, the strength alone to break that. Now Sakura, I think, is also a goddamn suspect. Or the fat boy.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Well, that's interesting, because your name was on the fucking wall, Leon.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Home logic to determine which lies are contradictions. Oh, okay, so let me just remember the entire scene. Okay. If worse comes to worse, at least I can hit pause and try to remember what the fuck happened. Okay. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Uh-huh.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Okay.
Then the killer ran after her.
Okay.
And they got into the bathroom.
They did.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down
Nope.
the door.
Incorrect, pussy. What?
Shoot!
They broke the handle. They didn't bust down the door.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka
I have to
cornered.
choose which one to fucking.
To finish the job, start her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then
Well,
fled
there was
into
an
the
issue with the fucking doorknob, but this shit telling me to fucking pick and choose which one. So it's better to just not shoot at all and just let it rerun than to.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust
Wow,
down the door.
son. I don't want to
Because
fucking
Sayaka
lose
had
the
locked
hearts.
No, what's wrong?
This shit,
The
this the
reason
shit.
my bathroom didn't open
Next
wasn't
time I ain't
because it
shooting
was
a goddamn thing. I'm gonna let it run again.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Let the arguments play out first, then the second go around. Oh, well, okay. All right. So if I could just do that, then okay. Because I thought in my mind, it's if I let it run its course, then I miss the opportunity completely. Because remember, I'm saying this is the first time I'm playing the game. They might have mentioned it. It must have skipped over in my, because I might be overthinking this because I'm trying to work this thing out. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do that then.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
They thought they was in the girls' room because of the switched goddamn names.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Oh, hold on. Well. Oh, guess not. Ah. No, the crime took place. Well, okay, so they didn't know what crime took place in my room, not her room. Shit. Okay. People throwing me off. Okay, so let's see.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that
Because
it
they
was
switched
my
the names
room.
first.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
It's a possibility she changed it before because she didn't want people to know she was in his room.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Telling you, man, this
So
fat
the
dude,
killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
and that couldn't have possibly been me.
Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
What? Yo, this fat motherfucker getting way too
What
goddamn.
happens if we can't
He getting way
decide
too
on
damn
who we think
suspicious,
did
bro.
it?
Somebody trying to throw us off.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Nah, that's crazy.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Hold on. Leon got that long shirt on too.
As a matter of fact, I do have one question.
I gotta see the fat boy once again just to see what shirt he got.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
He got the long white shirt on too. See, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key
must
somewhere
have not
and the
locked the
culprit
door.
picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
No, they might have been waiting in there when she went to the kitchen.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Don't know his plate, fam. I want to see this dude get dealt with, bro.
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
Kitchen knife set. Wait, fuck. Okay. Wrist, no. Room cleanliness, no. Toolkit, no. Switching room, cause could it have been? Fuck.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
So, cause all right, let me stop it right here. Cause I'm looking at it from this perspective, right? So we switched the keys and we had an agreement, don't open the door for nobody. But because they confirmed she went to go get the knife set, when she went to go get the knife set, she must have not locked the door and then the person was inside waiting for her. That's the only way it could have happened.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
She's a psychic.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Just us 2 and 5 minutes from seeing.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the
Taka!
incident could have
Son of a
written it.
bitch!
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms.
Cause he
for a
came inside.
single night.
You see my fucking. With that
So,
motherfucker.
Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
Remember what I said. Remember what I said. These are the 3 suspects that I had. Taka was prime suspect number 1. Number 2 was Toko, because I just don't like how sus she be moving, immediately thinking, oh, it must have been me or whatever the case is. And the 3rd one's the fat man. All right, let's see here.
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then, pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what...
It certainly would seem that way.
So now, which one do I shoot?
But in the
Which
note,
rooms?
the place they were asked to come, it specifically says
My room. Is that the one?
So if
Or
so,
would it be
then
the
they would
next
have gone to
one?
exactly the room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Correct.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Hence why they wouldn't have known with the bathroom.
If someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Correct.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Must have been Sayaka herself.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
I got it! Me
She
and
switched it
Sayaka
herself.
were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Not to get any suspicion she was in a
She
different
wanted
room.
someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
No fucking shit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
If I had to defend myself.
Seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold. Yup, there's the gold on the yup, the wrist, the gold.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken
Yup.
wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
You know, I'm not gonna hold. Remember what I said yesterday when I said that although at first, you know, I was being, you know, I was joking with it early, like, oh man, this must be easy access, shorty feeling the riz, whatever the case just so happened to be. And then later down the line, because she kept saying, oh, I'm a psychic and all this other stuff, I felt like shorty trying to set me up to get line. Who's to say that the whole idea was, yo, if you set me up and now I'm up out of here, people would never, you know, suspect her because she was so close to me. So it's a possibility she was trying to get me lined and she messed around and got herself lined. But that's neither here nor there. We're gonna see what happened.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
It's like with the weak spots, only one of the bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each. Wait, what you mean combine? Come with the wrong combination, damage the influence gauge. That's L1 to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Oh, Jesus Christ. This about to fuck me over. Press and release the L1 to cycle through each bullet. Hold on, L1. Okay, I gotta let this son bitch go through the first time. Replica sword, kitchen knife, replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Alright, let's let it run through again.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Correct.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Correct.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So if that was the she didn't grab the sword, the person grabbed the sword to defend themselves. She invited somebody over to go kill somebody and frame some.
So you're saying the sword was initially
Uh-huh.
used to defend
And if
against
she's
an
the one with the
attack from
knife,
the knife.
that was the genjutsu.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Come on.
I think I get it. So here's
Come on.
how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
If you used the sword, it would have been on the hand. Fuck. Okay, can't use the stomach, no. broken wrist, but the wrist would have probably messed around and got broken after. It's a possibility it could have got broken based off of the swing there. Shit. Her palms. There's just blood on the finger. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, obviously your palm. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? They have the question at the bottom. If you wanted to use a sword, what would have to touch? Obviously your palms. If you ain't had the shit on the palms, then you good. Yeah.
You're talking about her palms, right?
What am I doing? They had the question at the bottom. What the fuck am I doing?
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because of the gold coming off.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped.
That would have been crazy. Why would you wash your hands?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
No, that's not it at all.
Oh, water cuts off. Yeah, that's right. The water was off.
I got it.
Water's off after 10.
Sayaka's time
It was at 1:30. The water was done at 10.
a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Yeah, and taking a shower. Oh, shorty dirty.
Oh, my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Oh, my.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Oh, this man is some kinky shit.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means
She was trying to ambush somebody.
the killer is the only one who used the sword.
But it's a possibility the person who was the killer probably now operated in self-defense now.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yeah.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Right, she was trying to set somebody up.
These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
Frame you.
was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
You were the target, dummy.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Not really if Makoto's the target.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched
He's the
rooms.
target.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Because it wasn't Makoto who came to the room, it was somebody else.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
Huh?
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Well, it can't just
Makoto,
be...
right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Come on.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
What you mean there's nothing left? There's still more. Yep, there you go. Dying message. The 11. Oh, now we fixing to find out who it was. Let's go.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Oh, that's the one right there. There is more clues.
And let's review all the clues we found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
All right, yeah, there is more clues. Yep, there's still one clue left. Yeah, that's right.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
That's it.
No, it's wrong.
And it's your bitch ass. Because it say Leon
There
on the
still
shit.
might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Or it says Leon.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Remember what I said yesterday? Because the blood is on the left hand, and that was right behind her the left side of the body. Right wrist, left index finger. There's blood on the left index finger, but it was behind it.
Her left index finger had blood on it.
And the smart thing to do would be lift the hand that's there and then write it, but that wouldn't make any sense to do
That
that.
could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
They're not. It's a name.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Leon.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
But then still, her hand is, it's the left hand. So how do you know it wasn't somebody
If
who
you
just
turn the
framed
message
it?
around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Leon.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random.
But then again, he
squiggles that
also got the
happen to
white
look like
shirt
my
on.
name.
Let me see if it's ripped anywhere.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Okay. I just figured somebody was trying to frame
That sounds
something.
like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence
hair?
Leon tried to get rid of?
Yup, the shirt. Burnt shirt.
I got it! You mean...
He is
the
wearing the
burnt
white
piece
shirt.
I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on that. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood,
It's the same
they threw
kind
it
of
into the
shirt.
incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not
He's
the
not.
only one wearing a white button-up.
That big head motherfucker got it too.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who
And
it
his is a
belongs to.
jacket, not necessarily a button up.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Telling you, it's fucking Taka, bro. That was my prime suspect
Are
number
you
one.
finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
So you have to pay attention in order to figure out who's responsible, where it was disposed of. We know that much. Incinerator. When it was actually, it's not how, it's when, because there was two people who had the fucking shift key. Yup. Because who would have access to the fucking, to the trash location?
Shoot!
What? How?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
That when matters as well.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
That was literally my argument, but that's a matter of when. The when leads to how. How doesn't lead to when.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
So, you know, this is a clear example. This is a clear example of fucking like, you remember when you used to do long division? You get the right answer, but then when you show your work, it was incorrect showing of the work, but you got the right answer, or maybe you showed the right work, but it took too long to get the answer. That I just got hosed, huh? He got a button up as well. Hold on. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No!
Throw the ball.
Into the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
No, it's not this one. It's the other
And
one.
you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
That's it.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Uh-huh. Very strange. It was off the last time you was on there.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening
And
the
mans
gate.
who played baseball. Yeah.
Once they got the incinerator going,
Homie who played
all they had to
baseball.
do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator
About 30
has to
feet. You
at
gotta be
least
somebody who played baseball.
30 feet of pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Fuck, who the hell was the baseball guy? Baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Kenny Pickett is crazy.
I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more
right.
time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell
First
do you mean
off,
end this?
We haven't heard anything from Taka in a minute, bro. If that's not fucking a red flag, I don't know what is, bro. This man ain't say shit for the last about 20, 25 some minutes.
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Complete summary of the case. Reproduce the flow. Number of pieces missing. Up to you to complete. Either two fail, you take aim. Invited somebody over. Oh, that's the incinerator, that's the knife. So it would have to be, this is the bathroom, so this is the first one. Wait, what? Oh, I'm tripping. Hold on. This is Act 1. Oh. Do I go to the next act? Okay. Turn the page. What? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, is it? Oh, it's to the left. It's to the left. Okay. It's to the left. It's a manga. It's to the left. Okay. So I have to read it as the left. So here you go. Come inside. You see Shorty. Shorty scheming. You go stab. Going to go stab. You have to. Okay. Shit. Go stab. Block first. Block. Swing, hit her. She puts her arm up to go try to block it. That's when the wrist gets hit. She drops the knife. Bang. Knife is dropped. Run towards the bathroom. Bam. Wrist broken. Can't get inside. Shit locked. Fuck. Oh, is she inside yet? Oh, I think I might have fucked up something. Hold on, wait a minute. Because he swang there. Oh no, she would have already dropped the knife. Okay. So what? What about the knife? No, not the knife. The fucking sword. Okay, you know what? Let me just go through here. So she's inside. This is when son gotta try the damn door. Oh no, wait. He has the knife. Thing to get inside. There might be some stuff that's actually not being utilized here. Inside here. That would be after the fact. Knife drop, sword. Oh man, but the knife is already in short. So, but wait a minute. It's next to her leg. It's, oh fuck. Okay, so inside here, spotted her. I guess this is the knife. She's already been, she dead in a motherfucker at this point. Let's see, do they show her again? No. So he's already gone. Wait, but oh, the name. Oh, it's already written. But what? If it's already written at this point, then it can't be this then. Fuck. Okay, so that's that there. This would have to be the baseball or throwing the joint. This here, tying up the thing like a ball to throw it. Burning, burning, burning. Drop the... Something ain't right. Okay, let me go. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, because this is obviously the last piece that's here. Burning, burning, didn't fall all the way through. Obviously, that's throwing the thing into the incinerator. Bam, the baseball, gotta pick that with a glass ball. This would have to be the lint roller to go and find it, then scoop that there, take off the shirt, lint roller along with the hair. She already done wrote down the name, so where's the opening for this one? Because... oh, she's already up against the wall here. Okay, so this isn't part of it. That's it here. Because, oh, then again, yeah, he never used the knife. Yeah, that's right. So you blocked it over there and dropped it. There was nothing that was over there. Okay. So that's the switch over there. The knife was the part that wasn't part of it. All right, let me just go. Just to make sure. Influence gauge. Turn the page. Truth panel. Line up at the bottom. Find out which one. Moving truth panel. Okay. Is there a possibility that there could be a truth panel that's not real? Oh, wait. If you click X, then they'll give you a hint. All right. If I press triangle to reenact, I think it would ultimately... fuck. If you mistake reenacting the case during the closing art, you'll take damage to your influence. Right. Turn the page left to right. You'll find the panels lined up. Let me just make sure, because if everything... there's nothing that's open. Moving the truth panels. X is there. Navigating truth panel there. L1 navigate through all the truth panels. Be given a hint. She went to go. He was in front of the thing. Dodge. Go to come attack. Bang, block. Swing the thing. Break the arm. The wrist. Is that there? Go to the bathroom. Can't get in. Take the screwdriver. Break the shit. Step in with the knife. Shorty's sick. Write the name down. Get stabbed. Look your killer in the face. Get murked. Pick up the cleaning supply. Yeah, this is it, fam. There's no other opening that's there for me to put something down. Yeah, there's nothing here for me to put something down. And there was never a point in which the knife was utilized. Or I should say the sword was utilized. Fuck it, we rolling with it. We lose here, that's it. I think that's it.
Here's exactly what happened.
I think that's it. If I get hold, then I'm gonna be sick.
I better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay. What? Huh? Is it not? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this. That's already in the fucking photo. It's already in the fucking photo. It's already in the fucking photo. Ah, I never took that into account. I knew it looked familiar, but I figured that was just the continuation. Okay. So then he picks up the thing, and that's what leads to her running inside. Okay. All right.
The killer is you! During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
But wait a minute.
And stabbed Sayaka.
This is why I wanted to go into rooms to see who the fuck used their toolbox. Because if my toolkit was still intact, then Leon's toolkit would be the one that's not intact. I guess that's going to be what the trump card ultimately is.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
But then this is a kill that operates in self-defense. I bet nobody gonna get murked. They might not, well, they might kill the killer and then there's gonna be a technicality where we gotta continue.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit.
Oh, this is when Monokuma is now going to sit over there and confirm it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Bullet battle. What? Okay, match my button presses with each tempo marker as they move. What? Press the X to lock on when a potent destroy the statement with the triangle button. Oh, I'm about to fail a few times before I figure this shit out. What? The flip side, you keep missing. You let the tempo down. Tempo changes, the timing hits like that. Watch out for that. So I'll have to look out for those small things and press X or triangle. Deal enough damage their weak statement and hit the final strike. Triangle, truth bullet.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything.
Nope,
from
it would have
Logan
had
to do it.
exactly. This was a trump card. It has to be the damn toolkit from your crib.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid,
Oh,
stupid,
son think he read
stupid.
Randy Orton? The toolkit.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Ah, shit. What the?
Stupid.
Wait, what?
You lied. Stop talking. Shut up.
What?
Where's your proof?
So what am I doing with the other one?
Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
Where's the proof joint?
Shut up.
What the fuck's the proof joint? What am I supposed to do? I'm doing two shits at once? This shit's fucking retarded. I'm pressing triangle when it say where your proof, then no. Then I'm doing the thing, I'm on like some super fucking... This shit get me tight, bro. How am I supposed to... I'm doing two things at the same time? Shit fucking stupid.
Is this real? I
This
refuse to
fucking
give up
stupid.
yet.
This is fucking stupid. I'm pressing X to keep up with the thing. Now you're telling me to go and lock on. I'm gonna keep going till
When the killer...
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I understand it.
Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Motherfucker.
Where's your proof?
Toolkit. I understand it now.
This should prove it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer
Only a
used to
boy could
remove
have
them.
that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Correct.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Yeah, this guy getting murdered.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, you about to have a heart attack.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Get ready for the execution, sir. Ah, an A. Okay.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yep. That's the vote. Guilty! That motherfucker is guilty!
Yahoo!
Huh?
Yeah, it's over, bro.
Hey, hold on.
How you gonna say I don't believe it? We had a whole goddamn case.
Son of a bitch! I didn't have a choice.
Well, there it is.
So, that's why... None of you are any different! I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
She was trying to frame you, exactly. They're probably waiting for me. Nah, this motherfucker simping like a motherfucker. This man simping like a motherfucker. Come on, man.
No matter what happens, please always be there.
You mean you need me on your side? How? This man is a dummy, bro. You've got to be kidding me.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Phew.
That's enough. Calm down.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Yes, indeed.
Oh, Lord, they about to murk son right now. Oh, damn, here come the spears.
Wait a second. Yeah, that's it.
It don't even matter. Force your way into the bathroom.
Do you understand?
So, that's why...
Oh,
You can point the finger at him all you want. He's still gonna murk that person.
Unbelievable. Hey, Chills!
I'm begging you!
Nah, you about to die, fam.
Come on now.
Oh, he about to die right now.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Oh, he about to get murked by a bunch of baseballs or baseball bats.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Shit.
punishment time!
No!
He should try to run. Has been found guilty. Oh. Oh. Damn. Son got chained. Oh, damn. They done sent a chain around son neck. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh, damn. It's about to shoot son with baseballs. Yup, it's about to kill son with millions of baseballs. Damn, they brought everybody outside to see it. Oh, son getting stoned. 1,000 blood. Oh, damn. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, he can't even. Damn. 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 Oh, Lord. Hey, that's wild. That's the same thing that happened to Homie and Wano in One Piece. Only he was getting shot. God damn, that's brutal. Homie got stoned with baseballs. That's one way to go out. That's one way to go out. Son got lined with 1,000 baseballs. Damn. And they all just stood there watching. Yeah, it's over for son. Damn.
extreme!
Bro, what do you know? My three prime suspects was not any of them.
Well?
Damn you!
What the heck? Say what? Well... Hey,
Shit.
What does this mean?
Live here
Hey.
forever is crazy.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Hey,
Everyone. Damn, so now that's 3 dead. Yeah, Leon dead than a motherfucker.
just a second. Makoto. Listen. It's true.
Yep. That's why she would put the name.
However, so certainly. Anyway, right.
She wanted to frame you only to mess around and protect you.
Correct. Hey.
This motherfucker said I'm psychic. What a loser, bro.
What?
Said I'm psychic. He probably gonna beat off at the end of the night. Yeah, we down to 12 left. 3 motherfuckers dead than a motherfucker. All right, this was all right. You know what? This interesting. This interesting. What time is it? It's almost, oh shit, 6:15. I gotta go get some eat. Interesting. Despair bat. Well, all right. This all right. This all right. Okay, this is all right. This is all right. Now I think we could close this chapter here. We're gonna have to come back to this. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this to pick up because I wouldn't want to start some off and then not get to where it is that we gotta go. I gotta go grab some damn food. But this is all right. Damn, I had to use the bathroom like 30 fucking minutes. But it was all right. Favorite character so far. Short. What was it? Kiyoki. I think she's pretty cool. She all right. Yeah, Kyoki's all right. I like her. She's very stoic. That fat dude gonna die. Oh, that's all I know. He ain't gonna make it to the end. I think ultimately it's gonna end up being in the situation where she end up getting, murked because she gonna have to take somebody out. I'm just curious who's gonna be the individual who commits the next, commits the murder. We'll have to see. But this is all right. There's all right. Leon done got done off. At first, when I saw the numbers and I could see it could spell out Leon, I said, oh, that's too fucking obvious. And because it was the hand, I figured maybe they picked up the left finger and then did it themselves. But if it was her doing this and you're writing it backwards, that makes sense. So it's a bit of a cop-out, but hey, one way or another, that was all right. That was all right. I like this. I like this. It utilizes a lot of brain power. I think the next time that I play it, I'd rather just go play through rather than take the break because, well, then again, I didn't know how to trial and shit work, so I guess I was fixing to get some stuff wrong regardless. But one way or another, this is all right. It's very compelling. It's very compelling. I'm glad I'm playing it. Now, that death was very dark and gruesome. I agree with you, Royalty. That was very dark and gruesome, but this is all right. This is all right. I'll keep all of this in mind when I play it the next time. Probably, well, tomorrow, unless I go straight into stream, because I got a video for tomorrow. So then again, yeah, I think I'll be able to go live. I'll go live in the afternoon. I'll play this. And Sparking Zero, I'll have that tomorrow. So in the midst of getting that all downloaded and up onto the console, I could probably go and play through this again tomorrow, I should say prior to going live for Thursday Night Football. So yeah, all right, I like this. This is all right. But let it be known in the comment section, for those who are watching on YouTube, what you guys thought of chapter 1. If you watch part 1, please go and leave a comment over there. Part 2, obviously, this being the conclusion of chapter 1. We're gonna go all the way through chapter 2. If not tomorrow, if I jump on Spark, well, then again, it wouldn't make sense for me to jump on Sparking Zero immediately tomorrow. I'll probably have to do that Friday. Yeah, so maybe I'll jump on Sparking Zero Friday. So maybe I just stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. If not tomorrow, well, then again, I can do NCAA tomorrow, and then I'll do this and Sparking Zero Friday. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because now tomorrow is just a little bit odd because I have the stream later in the evening. There could be a bit of recording in the afternoon, and I have a bunch of different activity I have to do in the morning. So there's some stuff there. But yeah, Celeste was correct when she said he could have stopped. So that's kind of where you could look at it and say, hey, he could have left, went to the other room and be like, yo, Shorty tried to kill me, and then showed everybody, hey, this is what was going on. But instead, he decided to go forth, open it up. And moreover, the fact that he opened up the toolkit, kept the screwdriver on him, of course, for all intents and purposes, you could always want to defend yourself. But some could say he had bad intentions from the start. But one way or another, this was all right. This was all right. I appreciate the suggestion for this game. I'm in it now. I'm in it than a motherfucker right now. So we'll see how this all plays out in the next coming days. So if I don't go live tomorrow, then it's definitely going to be Friday. So we'll have to see. But one way or another, for Leon, somebody's gonna have to call the authorities. Or I can't say call the authorities because he's already deceased. But the damn bear, shit. Y'all have yourselves a very nice evening. Let me go get something to eat and use the fucking bathroom. I didn't think of this for like 30 minutes. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Thursday Night Football and Friday for streaming activity.